Yeah, you know. Fat little guy. I'd like to see him when he gets 21 inches. Another little fetzo. Oh gosh! See him?
Yeah.
Got him that time.
Just let Dad catch him.
Zipper. See that? How he came up next to, had him boil up on that
Skitter V.
the skitter V, and I threw back and fished a popper really, really slow. Oh, look at this guy here, a little
Greenie.
green one. Not a bad one. Come here, buddy. Come
That's
here.
a pretty good one.
Hey, come here. Come here, buddy. Whoa, there we go. They come in all colors, like topwater. That was interesting. There's some really big largemouths in this particular lake here too. Come here, buddy. You know, one thing that's really pretty critical with any type of topwater is the cadence of the retrieve and the speed of it. You know, with poppers, one thing that's nice with a popper is you can have a big attracting maneuver and then let the bait sit there for a pretty extended period of time. With a jump bait like Nick has, generally you have this really smooth cadence like that has a really big triggering effect on the fish. But one of the biggest things is to experiment with the speed and the cadence of your retrieve. You should get one right there. Dunk. There you got him.
You called it. Whoa.
You know, one of the most critical aspects of fish is edges. And when you look at the surface of the lake, it's one of the largest edges that exists. And this edge, when you're fishing for bass, is in shallow water. Right now we're fishing up along some bulrushes that have some extended rocks out in front of it. But this is true if I go out into deeper water areas too. You still have that surface and a very, very distinct edge that bass feed against. Whoa, whoa. Oh. He's got another one with him. Whoa. Whoa, wow, what a whistler. Come here, buddy. Fatso again. We got a little bit going. The interesting thing is right now, you know, it's midsummer, and the smallmouths right now can be anywhere. It's sort of interesting because we have the fish in the back ends of these bays, and you can see we have bulrushes, and what this actually is there's actually hard bottom rock and then weeds out here, but there is still rock. A lot of times when you initially look at it, it looks like we're targeting the edge of a bulrush bed, but really what we're actually targeting is there's rocks in the bottom in here, which is really critical for smallmouths.
When targeting smallmouths, there are 4 different styles of topwater lures to consider. You got prop baits, you have poppers, you have jump baits, and you have wake baits. All of these baits can be worked around cover or in open water, whether you're on a lake, river, or reservoir. But there are some little things that we've noticed over the years about each individual style of lure. Let's start with prop baits. This family of lures has a tendency to work better in choppy to wavy water when some of the other topwater lures just don't perform. This has huge merit because most of the time it's not glass calm and sunny. Next is poppers. These baits are probably the most versatile in relation to overall speed. You can work them very, very slow or very fast. The sound of the bait popping also sounds just like feeding bass, which is a great long-distance attractor. Now we are on to jump baits. The one thing about this style of lure, you need it to be relatively calm to see its full effectiveness. That's why early in the morning and late in the evening are good times to cast these lures. Finally, the wake bait. This style of lure has a ton of great attributes. Look at this Rapala BX wake bait. It is counterweighted to give a big, slow rolling action. When this bait is moving on the top, the reflection off the surface acts like a mirror that gives you almost a schooling image. Are you ready for the best attribute of all? Big fish love it, and it's a great hooking bait. All you have to do is control your emotions a little, and you'll hook every one of them.